Welcome to the Traveling Schools Information Webinar. Our goal for this webinar is to fill in some details your daughter may or may not have clarified as she's completed her application for one of our programs. We hope this webinar helps you envision what a semester abroad with the traveling school will look like for both you and your daughter. Since 2003, we've focused on empowering young women academically, physically, and culturally through an experiential overseas high school experience. By stepping away from the routine, including technology, our semester programs focus on building an inclusive community built on expanded communication and leadership skills with engaging, place-based, relevant academics. Now, before we dive in, we just wanted to introduce to you our administrative staff. We're here to answer your questions and support you and your daughter's traveling school journey. If you were to call our office, any of these people could answer the phone. Trace Klein is our office manager. Jennifer Royale is our executive director and head of school. I am Dalton McCurdy, and I'm the admissions manager. And at this point, I've probably talked to your daughter either about the application process or conducted a student interview with her. Caitlin Bear is our program assistant. Anj Thomas is our academic dean and program director. And Laura Bryn is our development director. So please feel free to reach out, and any of us can help you as best we can. Every fall, our group explores Southern Africa. We go to Zambia, Botswana, Namibia, and South Africa. And every spring, we venture to South America, Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia. Each semester is 15 weeks long with approximately 16 students and 4 teachers living, learning, and exploring together. Students take 6 classes with common themes to expand their critical and creative thinking skills. The 2 semesters are structured a little bit differently. Students in Africa live and camp out of an overland truck. They cook most of their meals and explore national parks and experience a range of temperatures from 100+ degrees to low 50s. This semester typically participates in homestays halfway through the semester outside of Cape Town, as well as spend a week at the African Leadership Academy, living in the dorms among students from all over the world. Spring semester students stay in hostels, travel on buses, and are immersed in Spanish language. This course area briefly explores the jungle before heading up to altitude, trekking over 15,000-foot mountain passes. While our routes may vary slightly each year, we use the same framework and stay in touch with our overseas contacts to create a dynamic itinerary each spring. While our students range in age and grade level, they all take the same courses on semester. Our teachers know each student and can support and challenge her based on her skills. Teachers recognize different ability levels and work to strengthen each person's critical thinking and academic prowess based on an individualized level. We pride ourselves on making our academics engaging and thought-provoking. Students quickly learn that the classroom is everywhere. Learning comes to life through the places we visit, the people we meet, and the stories they tell. Our classes are small, and our students are invested in their education. Students realize that subjects are interdisciplinary, and skills learned at the traveling school transfer to a widened global perspective. By this point, your daughter has likely connected with her counselor to review our course offerings. Global studies, PE, and independent life skills, and Spanish in the spring are required, and we strongly encourage students to take our recommended classes: Honors History and Politics, Honors World Literature and Composition, and Honors Natural Science. These courses are interconnected and focus on the semester region. Beyond these, our supplementary courses are based on student interests and are not always guaranteed. We strongly request students to enroll in 6 courses only. From experience, we know that 7 courses can add stress to a busy daily schedule. We're happy to chat about this more during the parent Q&A though. We acknowledge that risk is all around us, no matter where we are, and a culture of risk is imperative to our programming. Our job as a school is to make informed decisions to maintain our risk management goals. While we can't avoid risk or guarantee safety, we can and do teach students to be a proactive part of mitigating risk by identifying factors that affect decision-making practices. Through good decision-making and a culture of risk management, we strive to minimize risk. Everyone from the administration to teachers to students and parents are responsible for upholding risk management practices. This begins in our admissions process, understanding the essential eligibility criteria, and then openly communicating about individual and family circumstances, and continues through the semester to help us appropriately support your daughter in this dynamic environment. Our school is committed to building a community of young women that reflects and values diversity, respects individual differences, and responds to a changing and dynamic world. Participating in the traveling school semester means committing to open communication, group living, adaptability, and flexibility. This goes for parents and students, TTS administrators, and teachers. Students must be ready to accept different food choices, exercise habits, and routines. We mentor students to learn and practice healthy living choices and need everyone to be open to change and stretching their comfort zones. As we explore different countries and diverse environments, everyone needs to adjust expectations and be okay trying something different for 15 weeks. Students must recognize they won't be able to go for runs on their own, make their own food, or run errands away from the group. Learning these skills will teach communication, leadership, empathy, and adaptability. Similarly, parents must embrace adaptability and support your daughter as she steps away from routines, technology, home life, sports, clubs, and more. Throughout the semester, we share information through emails, a private blog, phone calls, mentor comments, and more. Our school needs to prioritize the well-being of all group members, which means we cannot always accommodate every individual need and request. We encourage parents and students to be open during the admissions and enrollment process, as well as during the semester. A semester with the traveling school is an investment, but we strongly believe it is worth it. During the parent Q&A, we will ask you about your interest in financial aid and discuss our process. As a nonprofit, we focus our efforts to support those who are interested in pushing their educational boundaries. We are proud to share that we've awarded over $1 million and continue to focus on expanding our need-based aid. Not only will your daughter enter a strong community of women, she will leave a traveling school semester with an enhanced understanding of herself. She will know how to travel and interact with different cultures. She will know there is life beyond her computer and will be able to share her voice, demonstrate her leadership, and be the next generation of change. Her traveling school teachers will know her as a student, a mentor, a friend, and a travel buddy. They will be her cheerleaders and will show her how to be a female leader in today's world. These skills and connections go beyond the scope of any AP course and will set her above during college applications and the transition to adulthood. So what's next? Your daughter has likely completed her application and her student interview. We hope you will now sign up for a parent Q&A to help us get to know you and your daughter even better. We're excited to talk about what it might feel like to prepare for and support your daughter's academic journey and semester. We're ready whenever you are. So talk to you soon.